Hello Class 1, Year 1. Today you're going to be writing a story. You're going to be writing the story that you planned yesterday, all about Little Red Riding Hood who lives in the city. But first, I wanted to do this with you. We're going to be retelling the original story of Little Red Riding Hood. Can you remember it? But I don't want to just retell it. Reading it, I've got some writing there. I want you to be telling it in your own words. And we're going to take it in turns. I'll have a go at saying it and you'll have a go at saying it, okay? You're going to need paper and pencil at the end to write a few things down though. So make sure you've got that. Pause the video if you need it. And come back when you've got all the paper and pencil that you need. And a quiet place maybe. Pause the video now if you need to. Okay, got everything? And a nice big loud voice and a smile. Can I see a smile? Okay, so we're going to today, first you'll retell the story of Little Red Riding Hood, and then you're going to have a begin to write your own version. Okay, that's when you'll need the pen and paper. The pencil and paper. Okay, so I've got some writing here. This is what my idea, but I want you to think your ideas and look at this picture. There's Little Red Riding Hood in the forest. That's how it starts in the story, doesn't it? How do traditional stories start? I've written, what have I written there? Can you tell? Once upon a time. But there are some other ways, aren't there? We could say. Have a think. Can you think of anything? Tell me one. Yeah. Long ago, far, far away, a long time ago. All of these are sort of traditional fairy tale starts, aren't they? So I'm starting. Once upon a time, there was a little girl. There she is. Called Red Riding Hood, who lived in a forest. Now, I haven't said much about the forest. I wonder if you could do it, but you could tell me something about the forest. Is it a dark forest or a scary forest? Or a lovely forest? Have a go now. You say it. Start off with Once Upon a Time, or however you want to start your story, and tell me about Little Red Riding Hood and where she lives. Off you go. Now. Was who? Where did she live? Very good. Okay. Who's that? That's Grandma. You can see what I've written there. Where does Grandma live? She lives far away on the other side of the forest, doesn't she? So I've said, she decided to visit her grandmother who lived on the other side of the forest. You could say the same or you can say something different. Your turn now. Who did she visit? Very good. Now what happened on the way? I've written on the way there. What happened? Yeah. Or maybe you might want to say something else about the wolf. On the way she met a wolf and met a... What sort of a wolf could he be? Scary? Have a think. We say bad wolf, don't we? Yeah. So you might want to say something more than I've written on the way she met a wolf. You say yours now. Ooh, very good. Very good. Then the wolf, what did he do? I've written, the wolf dressed up as the grandmother and waited for Little Red Riding Hood. Can you say yours now? Very good. Now this is the fun bit, isn't it? What does Little Red Riding Hood say about the eyes? She says, "What big eyes you have," said Little Red Riding Hood. You say that now. Yeah. And what's the wolf going to say? Are you going to say it in a big bad wolf voice? I'm going to say it like this. "All the better to see you with." How are you going to say it? Go on. Whoa! Whoa, scary wolf. It's the ears now, and Little Red Riding Hood says, well, you can say Little Red Riding Hood. She says, "What?" Yeah, "what big ears you have," said Little Red Riding Hood. Go on, you can be the wolf again. "All the hear you." That's right. Very good. You've got to make that wolf scary. And then, "What big teeth you have," said Little Red Riding Hood. "All the better." Big loud voice. Lovely. Whoa. That voice, that wolf is scary. And then what happens? I've written, can you see this bit here? What does that say? It says, "Just then a wolf cutter rushed in." But you might not want to say "just then." You might want to say something like "suddenly a wolf cutter rushed in," or "all at once," or whatever you like. You go now. Wolf cutter rushed in. Wolf cutter, wood cutter. I don't know what I'm saying. You're better than Mrs. Khan. And then what did the wolf do? I have written, the wolf ran away, never to be seen again. Do you remember that from Farmer Duck? Never to be seen again. So, you can say yours now. Very good. And the last bit, how do we end fairy stories? How all fairy stories ended. And they all, let's say it together, and they all lived happily ever after. Very good. The end.